So everybody keeps talking about this NPC, NPC this, NPC that, non-player character. So for everyone out there who doesn't know what an NPC is, that's like when you play in The Sims and any character that's not your character that's supposed to simulate another person, but they're just another rendering in the game to make you feel like you're playing with other people or have other people there. Or in GTA, when you walk in and you hear that guy say some wild shit, just these random humans that you could interact with, I guess, but don't actually have human consciousness, personality backing their existence. NPC this, NPC that. It's crazy to me that so many people claim to have an awareness of NPCs, but the NPCs are now upgraded in their consciousness. The simulation has upgraded to where the NPCs are now talking about NPCs. So it's like someone upgraded the software, the OS, for the collective consciousness, the collective simulation, and installed new chat dialogues. This is like when you walk past somebody in GTA, you hear them say, "Oh, my cat died." You hear random shit come out their mouth. So with the NPCs today, they're now talking about NPCs. So it's like the programmers have now installed some new chat dialogue. So my whole thing is, point being, we're entering a new stage in the collective consciousness, and it happened before, where people who claimed to be awakened, people who claimed to be the sleepwalkers were talking about how they were awake. Listen, if you're not sober, fit, enlightened, and rich, if you're not living a massively intentional existence, living down here on this planet as your individual avatar, your character development, that's what all of this has been. Character this, poor character that. Personal development, character development. Understanding that if you're not living an intentional existence down to every attribute of the vessel that you want to create, their abilities, their capacities, their aptitudes, their swag, because after a certain point, once you get your stats up, it's like life is like a role-playing game. I used to play a lot of RuneScape. This is going to be one of the quote-unquote nerdier videos, but the main message in this, the collective consciousness has evolved to the point where now the sleepwalkers are talking as if they're awakened when they're still sleeping. And the bots and the NPCs, non-player characters, are talking about bots and NPCs. So it's getting quote-unquote harder to tell. So if a person doesn't have results in their life, they're not living a massively intentional existence. If they're saying random shit out of their mouth that's incongruent with the reality, the behavior patterns, their actual conduct and character. It's like, yeah, I'm the most in shape person ever, and then you fuck sloppy motherfucker, all this type of shit. I'm not even trying to get too deep on the ridicule right now, you know what I'm saying? But you have to understand that this life, if you are truly awakened, or if you are truly a player character, like a real life consciousness behind the vessel, we live this massively intentional existence of intentional self-creation. Everybody is self-made. Everybody is self-created. What you've become is a byproduct of all of your inward conduct, aka thoughts, outward conduct, inward behavior, and outward behavior. So when you do get to the higher level of awareness, quote unquote consciousness, you simply stay accountable to things, primarily the law of cause and effect and the law of integrity. Cause and effect and integrity are what, or lack of integrity, are what produce all results corresponding on this plane of existence. So it's been tripping me out. Followers going up, new people on the program. You have to look at your character, look at your vessel, look at your avatar. Like it's my player in fucking NBA 2K. And you see the stats. GTA San Andreas was crazy because you could go to the gym. So you could go to Clucking Bell, you could go to all these different places. You could get fat CJ, you could get jack CJ. Respect was the main meter. You wasn't even getting money out the gate. It was all respect. Like, so once you realize, like, you as a mind are behind the controller of the life. Like, if I press right, I go like this. If I press left, I go like this. If I press square, I jump. Like, once you get to that level of conscious and intentional existence, then you realize everybody is really a self-created something. Now, some of us are playing the game not to exploit with no hacks. We're not putting in no cheat codes or none of that. We're actually living life and doing the side quests. We're doing everything by the book, playing life on extremely difficult, so that when we, inshallah, get to 100% completion, we didn't just go through the main story. Because when you go through the main story line of any video game, yeah, sure, but you come out the other end of GTA after you do all the missions, there's still so much life to live. Hidden packages to find, little side missions to do, you know, experiences to experience. So once you get the sober part down, that's why I tell y'all, man, I'm not gonna walk around as one of these low levels. You know what I'm saying? It's low levels and high levels. It's low levels and high levels. And it all starts with the consciousness. It all starts with the degree of awareness and a degree of intentionality towards a person's approach to reality. So, you know, once you get the sober part down, that's easy. That's just stop being a fucking coward, you know what I'm saying, emotionally, and learn how to emotionally mature as an individual to deal with your own adjustments or maladjustments in existence. Very simple. Then you get fit. Once you get the body, you're like, ah, man, like I could jump, I could climb, I could muscle up, I could dip, I could do all. If you can't do none of that, then like, damn, you really can't experience life. And if you end up on the cliff, it's game over. So yeah, we could do muscle ups and get ourselves off the cliff. We could do a bunch of shit. You can't do that. That's crazy. You can't run 26 miles. That's crazy. So once you get sober, you get fit. Then you get enlightened. You learn the game. Enlightenment is learning the game, learning the rules of the game, the inner workings of the game, the secret workings of the game that aren't explicitly taught on the surface level of understanding. You start to put patterns together so that you can play the game better. So now, first of all, I'm sober, so you get high in a video game, it'd be all fucking weird. Like, you press left, it takes a delay. You press right, it takes a delay. All this weird shit. So I'm fully calibrated and fully coordinated between intention, behavior, and action. Action and thought and action. Swift. No haze, no confusion. Then we have the fit body. We can jump around, do around, lift shit, run shit, stamina, CJ, swag. Sheikhy Chic is CJ. Sheikhy Chic, CJ. Then we got the enlightenment. We learned the inner workings of the game. No cheat codes, because a lot of people think that spirituality is like finding the cheat codes in the hacks. It's not finding cheat codes in hacks. It's not R1, R2, L1, R2, left, down, right, up, left, down, right, up, left, down, left, left. You feel me? It's none of that. You're not going to find that. And when you do find that, you don't even get to get the achievements anymore. If you were to find that, you wouldn't be able to get the achievements. So then it takes the fun out of the game. So now we're playing the game with no cheat codes, learning the inner workings of the game, and living life to the highest degree of intentionality, paired with depth of experience, so that once the game is actually over, we can say that we truly live life. Everybody isn't alive. So bottom line, if you can comprehend that statement, I'm gonna say it again. Everybody isn't alive. The aliveness is the degree of awareness coupled with the intentionality towards producing specific outcomes, desired and predetermined, pre-intended outcomes. Fulfillment, depth of experience. Why your world is yours. So the NPCs have been upgraded with chat dialogues to talk about NPCs. Some of the NPCs are gonna watch this and they just reveal themselves because they don't have congruent results that reflect intentionality and being able to play this game in an enlightened level, which is knowing the game, how it works, and getting the best out of it. Why your world is yours. Sober, fit, enlightened, and rich. If they're not sober, fit, enlightened, and getting rich, they're likely to be on some NPC shit. We live in life on full contact, worldwide. It is what the fuck it is. Join the ascendancy. If you're out there and you've been living the deactivated life, it's time for you to activate your awakening and get on the path. Consider the vibrations raised. We was in the park, just wanting to heal our souls. Slowly but surely, we have visions. We manifested higher goals. We went around the globe. We're gonna keep doing that. It's not gonna stop. Once you get the sober, fair, enlightened part, the only thing to do is get money, bruh. Once you beat the game, the only thing to do is get money, bruh. So, you know, anybody who's telling you don't be sober, anybody who's telling you don't be fit, anybody who's telling you don't be enlightened, anybody who's telling you don't get money, fuck them. Fuck them. Consider the vibrations raised, and we jacking this to the day. Sheikhy Chic is CJ, baby.